Hello everyone, I am super excited to do this Facebook Live for you to share with you powerful ways to stay focused on money-making activities in your business. And let's talk a little bit about this because this is something that I have struggled in the past of staying focused and staying consistent in this, okay? So for those of you joining, make sure you say hello in the comments below. I want to hear from you. And I will be taking questions as well. So if you have any questions, make sure you post it so I can answer you. So let's talk about money-making activities. You know, in business, if your goal, especially in the beginning, is to make money, it's so crucial and so important for you to focus on those activities that will generate the money. You know, in the beginning of my business, I had no idea what this meant or how this worked, and I was just taking action. I was very busy. I was just doing stuff. And I realized that the things that I was doing was not really generating me the money in my business. It was not generating the sales, the clients. And I noticed that when I started shifting my mind to doing the activities, to focusing energy, time on the things that would generate generate money in clients, that's when my business started shifting because I was able, my business was starting to make money, starting to grow, and it really made a big difference. So how do you know, right? How do you know what your money-making activities is? This is like a question everyone asks me. And this is where you gotta look, depending on what you're doing, what type of business you have, what it is that you do. You gotta look in your business and see, let's say for example, you have a coaching business, right? What generates the money in the business? Is it when a client signs up to work with you privately? What action leads to that happening? Is it doing discovery calls? Is it doing what leads to that, right? Hey Charlene, so nice to have you here. So that's where you gotta see those actions, what they are, and make a list of them. You know, make a list of your money-making activities and make sure you're doing money-making activities consistently in your business. If it's daily, weekly, monthly, you decide your journey, your pattern, your everything. But you got to make sure you're taking action on that, because I see a lot of women, you know, saying, but I'm not making money, I'm not doing it. And then I ask them what they've been doing in their business, and they've been doing actions that aren't really generating the money. And it's very simple. You're starting, you're like, I have no idea still, Shana, what the money-making activities are. It's usually your sales activities and your marketing activities. Because when you're marketing, you know, you're promoting your service, your package, and when you're selling, you know, you're signing contracts, you're getting that money in the door, right, for your business. So 5 ways so you are focused on it, right? So you make sure you're focused on these activities so you can see that money flow in your business, right? Hey Rachel, hey guys, so nice to have you guys here. Guys, if you have any questions about this, I would love to hear from you. So number 1 is schedule it. You know, schedule these money-making activities in your schedule. You know, when it's not, for me, I've noticed that if it's not in the schedule, I just don't do it. And there's many excuses of why I can share with you why I don't do it, but I have noticed that if it's not there, I just don't do it. So for example, if you are launching something and you know that you need to write some emails, schedule. You know, I have Mondays 9 to 10:30 to 11 writing mailers or writing copy. You know, you gotta make sure it's scheduled. The other thing that is very important is just do it. You know, so many times we overthink what we need to do instead of just doing it. And share with me, guys, do you guys experience that in your business, that you're like, it used to happen to me all the time, and I'm really trying to be super aware of this. Like, I notice myself saying, oh, I should do that. And then it's like, I think about it too much. I go into detail about it too much, and I just don't do anything. You know, I don't take action. So this is the second thing, right? We gotta just do it, take action. It's so important. Sometimes in the action, it clears stuff. You know, taking action clears stuff, and taking action gives us clarity. And sometimes we're like, oh, we need to have everything perfect. But when we take action, we start getting understanding more. We start getting more clarity that we need to move forward in our business, which is really crucial and important. The third thing is have accountability. If you know you tend to stay stuck in doing the actions that will lead you to success and making money in your business, have accountability. You know, have that mentor, coach, or accountability partner, friend, whatever, colleague, hold you accountable to those actions. You know, I've seen when I tell someone that I'm going to do something, even though I'm resisting, because sometimes I think we're all human, so it's normal to resist doing stuff. But knowing that I promised that person I was going to do it, just like makes me get over myself and just do it. Just take that action. So accountability is really, really powerful. The fourth thing is track it. Track your money-making activities. Like track those actions. For example, let's say, part of your money-making activities is to be posting on a daily, consistent basis on social media. Have a chart on your board where you're tracking that you're doing it every day, or whatever your promise to yourself is, right? It's weekly, whatever it is, that's your choice. But make sure you're tracking it. I have seen power in just keeping the numbers on the board, keeping that on board, knowing, hey, I said I was going to do 4 Facebook Lives as an example, and I've only done 2. I'm keeping track. When I'm keeping track, it makes me so focused and so clear on what I need to do. And it just helps me so much. So the 5th thing is start liking and loving these actions. So many times we have this resistance around all the activities that will actually make us money. And there's a reasons we resist it, right? We resist it because that's what's really going to give us the results. What we resist persists. Like it's interesting how this works. Like I had a client who resisted doing calls. She was a coach and she didn't want to sell what was the way? So she decided she wanted to sell via calls, via one-on-one, and she didn't want to do it. And it was interesting to see how she was noticing herself, sabotaging herself, not taking action, canceling the calls, like all these things. And these actions, these money-making activities, you gotta like it. You gotta make sure that the actions you choose are action that you like. And if you have any limiting beliefs or traumas around it, like clear that energy around it, right? You gotta start loving it, honestly, because I've noticed if you don't love it, it can be such a challenge, and then you will really resist it. You just gotta kind of make peace with it. And if you really don't like it, part of it also is you delegating it, right? If there's some action that you really don't like taking, delegate it, okay? So these are the 5 ways. Schedule the money-making activities, just do it. Get yourself accountability, track it, track the actions to make sure you're doing it and it gets you focused and excited. And 5th, love it, start liking it. And if you're really trying to force yourself, you really don't like it, then delegate it. Delegate it. Super crucial. So anybody has a question for me? So Charlene, haven't started making money yet, but I'm busy adding value so that people will trust me and then purchase. Are these marketing activities such as uploading videos on YouTube and then to social media a money-making activity? I point people to my free ebook, which then points them to an offer they need to pay for. Yes! So anything that is, I feel, marketing and sales is totally money-making activities, because like you could spend that time that you're using to, upload the video in YouTube, to do something else, but you're using the time to post these, upload these videos to YouTube, then to your social media to get connection, because it's all about creating connection, people, right? Connection is currency, connection is that energy, which is super crucial. So yes, Charlene, totally, every business has their own money-making activity. You gotta make sure every month you're also like doing like an assessment within your business and being like, okay, this month, this much money came in, what actions led to that money coming in? I will sit down and being this month, this happened. What led me to that? And I realized, doing that follow-up, doing that email. So you write those things down and make sure you do it again. So, Charlene, let me know that I answered your question. Anybody else has a question? So, Rachel, which business activity are we going to dedicate more time or importance? So I got the list of money-making activities. Which one is the first I should be conquering, or should I put effort in all of them at the same time together? Rachel, this is a really good question. So, depends, right? So, depends what you're selling. So if you're selling, sorry about that, guys. So if you're selling something, go back, so let's say you're selling private coaching, you're selling intensives, right? Clearing intensives. What leads you to sell a clearing intensive? So the first thing, that's what you start doing. So don't overwhelm yourself with doing too much too fast, because that can be overwhelming, especially if you're just starting out and you're still like a solopreneur. I think that when you have a team, it's easier to be like, hey, you do this, I'll do this. It's that leverage is super powerful. So I would focus on 3-4 activities. If it's more than that, think of delegating, and think of prioritizing these activities too. Like really think from all of this, what will really bring in the money this month? And if you don't know, think of the last time you made money in your business. What action led to that? What action led to that? Was it you sending out that second email? Or was it you, I don't know, that will give you that information. So Rachel, let me know if that helped you and answer your question. So hey Misty, Charlene agreed, thanks so much. I'm here writing out my business systems as we speak. Awesome, Charlene. I am so glad that you enjoyed that and it helped you. So guys, any other questions around this? Candy, hey Candy, welcome. So guys, do you guys have any questions around this piece, around the money-making activity? And also I wanted to mention, for those of you who are here in this group, as you know, we have the Millionaire Mindset series going live. This is an amazing interview series where I have interviewed women from all around the world, and they really shared, you know, what really goes on in their mind, their thoughts, their thinking, their actions, their beliefs, and you know what strategy they've been using and have used to create impact and create more money in their businesses. So if that interests you and if you still haven't joined, I highly encourage you to join. Andrea will be actually putting the links in the comments so you guys can check that out if you haven't yet. And also we have a really cool contest going on around that. So if you want the interview series, you want to win the whole series, the interviews for free, there is an opportunity for that. To make sure if you're in this group, you check the post I posted earlier today, to make sure you check that out, because that's a really cool opportunity that I wanted to offer you guys. So does anybody else have any questions for me around this, around money, clients, mindset, energy, business, anything guys? If not, it's been a pleasure doing this Facebook for you today. And if you have any questions, make sure you post it in the comments below and I will make sure I check them out later. So Charlene, so money-making activities are content creation, which then goes to YouTube, email marketing list, social media follow. Is there anything else I should be doing? So Charlene, so I'm going to share with you what my money-making activities are. So when I'm in launch mode, when I am like in sales mode, I have realized that what brings in the money, what brings in the clients is one, following up. So doing follow-up emails, following up people who are interested in my work. That is, I've noticed, like something that creates that connection, helps me. Posting on social media, totally. You know, posting and sharing with everyone, you know, what I do, how I do it, all of that. Email marketing for sure, and being consistent with it has really, I've seen help me, and I've been testing this and I've seen that, you know, it's for me, again, for me in my experience, it's really helped. Social media followers, all of it. I think the key is here, you know, finding out for you what works. So other than that, what's also helped me make money is, like money-making activity for me is doing connection building activities. So like doing Facebook Lives, doing things that I know will connect with people. That I feel, you know, that really helps. So hopefully that answers your question, Charlene. Mary, you missed it. Mary, well, you can listen to the recording and I can actually summarize the 5 powerful ways to focus on money-making activities. So for those of you who are just joining me, we were talking about how important it is to focus on the activities that will generate the money in your business, especially if your goal is to make money in your business. Again, this depends on each and every one of us and what our desire and goals are. You know, some people are not wanting to make the money this year and they want to focus energy on building their brand, building their platform, whatever, right? So you got to know your goal. If your goal is making money and, you know, building a business that generates that, it's really important for you to focus on doing the activities to make that. So 5 powerful ways to do that is 1, schedule those activities in your schedule. Because for me, at least in my experience, if it's not scheduled, I do not do it. 2, just do it. You know, we can get very stuck in thinking about the activity, not doing it. So sometimes it's about not overthinking it and just doing it. 3, getting accountability with your money-making activities. So like have an accountability partner, have your coach mentor hold you accountable on those actions so you make sure you take it. The other thing, the fourth one is track it. You know, for example, if I know money-making activity for me is, you know, doing social media posts, like I have in my board how many posts I'm tracking every time I'm doing it. So I'm like celebrating and I'm tracking. It keeps me focused and it really helps. The other thing is start liking and loving these activities. You know, so many times we have like blocks around these activities. Like, for example, if you know to make money in your business, you gotta sell. We can have this whole story around sales and how we hate it, how it's not good. So like clearing those blocks around these activities so you take action towards it, right? Which is really important. So Mary, that's a summary for you and for anybody else who join me later. So Kalina, hey, so what's your favorite money mindset quote? Kalina, there's so many quotes I love. The one that I have been, I just mentioned today to one of my clients was one, and it is a mindset quote. So it's one that Robert Cavett mentions and has said. and it's about character, it's about building character, and he says, character is following through a commitment and a decision long after the excitement of the moment has passed. And the reason I love this quote, and it's one of the quotes that I'm really thinking of like these days, is because so many times we commit to something, we make a decision, and we're excited. You know, when we're starting our business, we're excited. When we're doing things new, it's like exciting, but following through that is the challenge sometimes. But I've seen the people who are successful, the women as I've interviewed in the Millionaire Mindset series, I've noticed they have character. You know, they follow through even though they have resistance, they work it out if they need to, like they do what they need to do to get the results they want to get. They're like problem solving their way towards it. So that's one of the quotes I love, but Kalina, I have so many, so I can go on and on all my quotes. So hope that answered your question. Yes, Rachel, right? It's so powerful, and it's a quote that just today, you know, it came up in one of my coaching calls with one of my clients, so it's a powerful one, right? So guys, is there any other questions you have for me? You are welcome, Mary. You're so welcome, guys. So anything else, guys, I have a few minutes more. Any questions you have for me? If not, if there's anything else you would like me to talk about in my Facebook Lives or see more in this group, make sure you private message me. I would love to hear from you, okay? So making priorities activities is a challenge when we try to be an octopus. Totally, Rachel, totally. So like, work it backwards, right? What's the one thing? And make it simple. You know, yesterday we were talking about this in the Money Flow Mastery call. It's like, you know, business is a game in a sense, right? It's like a numbers game. It's a game in a sense. So like, make the rules so you win. You know, I learned this from a mentor. He used to always say like, don't make it hard for yourself. So like the priorities, the activities, make them easy for yourself too, so you win. Because when you are winning them, for example, what I mean by this, so for example, instead of putting myself and saying I'm gonna do 10 things and not do anything and feel like a failure, I would say something like, you know, I would do something like, you know, put in, you know, keep it easy. Like I'll read at least 1 minute every day. I'll make it simple. And that way when I'm doing it, I feel good. I feel like I'm winning. I feel like a winner. When you feel like that winner, that energy, it attracts more of winning situations. You feel like a success. And that feeling of you feeling successful is what really attracts more success to you. It's part of the equation, right? So yes, hope that helps, Rachel. Lisa, hey Lisa, how are you? So guys, it's been such a pleasure to be here in this Facebook with you. If you have any other questions, make sure you comment in this Facebook Live and tag me to make sure I see it. And if you have not yet joined the Millionaire Mindset series, make sure you join that. It's a very powerful interview series. The women, what they've been sharing has been like, I've been learning so much just doing it, and the people who are watching, listening to it too have like, I've gotten a lot of feedback. The replay, totally, Lisa, awesome. Too many things to juggle. Yeah, Mary, and sometimes it's about keeping it simple. You have learned that, like why, and I think you and I have talked about this, like why kill yourself? Why make it so hard? You know, go in your own pace, go in your own timing, in your own journey. It's so powerful to honor that. And set yourself up so you win. It's so powerful. So yes, guys, it's been such a pleasure to be here hanging out with you on Facebook today. I will be seeing you again later this week. And have an awesome, gorgeous day. Lots of kisses. Bye.